Welcome to the fourth week of the Jim Jabir Show. I'm Kenzie Fell, and we're back with the University of Dayton women's basketball head coach Jim Jabir. Today we're going to ask Coach some questions to keep up with the latest news happening with the women's basketball team. Welcome back, Coach.
Hey, Ken.
So last week I was talking to Coach Whitaker on the show. She was preparing us for the game against Central Michigan that took place there last Thursday. We were just coming off a tough loss from Vanderbilt, and they just had back-to-back losses to Duke and Kansas. And, you know, they'd be ready to play for us because it was their first home game of the season. But unfortunately, we had another tough loss in the very last few seconds. So tell us about that game.
Yeah, we were up 9, maybe 3-4 minutes left, and they kind of chipped away. And we had a defensive breakdown, and a kid who only scored 4 points the whole game hit a 3 to tie it. And then on the ensuing inbound pass, we tried throwing long, they stole it, and heaved a shot from half court that went in. So it's just been our luck so far this year, and you know, we're learning a lot, and hopefully we're going to continue to improve and get to where we've been and beyond.
We fought back at halftime, a 46-40 deficit, and then we were ahead 91-85 with 27 seconds left. We had an overall really solid, hard-fought game. 2 of our girls had double-doubles, and all 5 starters had double figures when they scored. So what would you say about the Flyers' effort?
Well, I think the effort was good. I thought we improved in a lot of areas. I thought we got better. But on the defensive end, you know, you're not going to win a lot of games giving up 94 points, and I think that's where our issue is, and you know, for us to score 91 is pretty great, but then to be able to stop them on the other end is the critical piece, and that's the part we have to get better at.
We are leading the A-10 in scoring offense and assists per game, which is awesome. So how does the team condition and prepare for our offense of running the floor?
Well, I mean, we do it every day in practice. We're up and we're running up and down. We're getting after it, and so it becomes not just a matter of running, but running with a sense of purpose. So every drill we do has a component of it that helps us condition ourselves mentally and physically to get up and down the floor. So it's what we do in practice, and like I said, though, on the defensive end, we have to get better in practice at doing the things we need to do so we can hold people and get some W's.
I do love seeing the big girls that can have the speed too in college basketball. That's always fun to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've had 3 losses that have come after we've had a lead in the final minute. What can the team learn from these tough losses?
Well, that's where our youth comes in. We need to take care of the basketball. We need to make better decisions. And then when you have to get a stop defensively, we really need to find a way to get that stop. And then have composure and confidence and strength to take care of the ball and see it all the way through.
So we have a long 10-day break until our next game. Washington State, it's home, and it's on December 15th. So how are you guys preparing to bounce back from those tough losses?
Well, we've been studying a lot of tape. We've had the kids in the tape room, and you know they've got finals, and so we have to balance that as well because they're students first. But we had an hour and a half practice yesterday. We'll go an hour and a half, 2 hours today, and everything now is about Washington State, and it's about the University of Dayton and what we need to do to improve on our end and how we need to stop them on the other end.
Do you think they'll respond and they'll try to pull out a W?
You know what? I'm very optimistic. I really like our team still, and I still think that we'll have a successful year. I think that, you know, we still are all the things that we thought we were at the beginning of the year. I just think it's a different road to get there, and I've got a lot of confidence and faith in our kids.
All right, so we're going into the game with a 15 home game winning streak, which is the 8th best in the nation. So you said it before, but how is it playing in an awesome UD arena packed with fans?
Well, you know, I hope people still continue to come out and support the kids because they make such a big difference in our program, and I think it's an essential part of our success. I've said that many times, and I really sincerely believe that. I think it's always an advantage when you get to play at home, but especially with our fans, I think it's an even more of an advantage. So we're excited to be home, and hopefully, you know, we'll play well because we are.
All right, so Coach, Christmas is right around the corner. So I was going to tell you my favorite holiday tradition is we have a white elephant gift exchange in my family. So everyone kind of gets gag gifts and people randomly select them. Like last year, my dad ended up with a chia pet. And if you knew him, that's not really the kind of gift he'd like.
Right.
So what are some kind of your favorite memories from Christmas or traditions you guys do?
Well, it's funny when you're a young kid, you rip through all your presents as soon as you wake up and run downstairs because you're so anxious to see what you got, and there's usually a bunch. As I've gotten older now, there's maybe 1, 2, or 3 gifts for Dad now, so I unwrap very, very slowly, but it's still a great, great thrill, and it's just. I think every Christmas I just kind of sit back in a chair and just watch the joy and just being together with people you love, and I think for me that's the thing I walk away with every year that really makes the biggest impression on me, and then being able to sit around a table with your family and your loved ones and talk and share, and it's a great time just to be together.
What did you ask for Christmas?
One or 2 more wins would be
Oh,
great.
that's a good.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good present.
We're working on that.
So come celebrate with the Flyers this Sunday. Game tickets are on sale and can be purchased by visiting the UD ticket office or calling 937-229-4433. There are also opportunities to support the Flyers in one more road game. Join the UD women's basketball bus trip to the University of Toledo on December 22nd. It will cost $30 per person, and for more information, please contact Tyler Barczyk at tbarczyk1@udayton.edu. Our fan photo of the week comes from Susie Goss. Here her children are with Rudy the Flyer. He's flexing away. Don't forget to submit more fan photos of the week and questions to the University of Dayton Women's Basketball Facebook page. Your questions could be answered by Jim Jabir here on the show next time. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next episode. I'm Kenzie Fell.